No heating. I'm just boiling the saucepan of water.
Oh,
Cup
no.
of tea.
Oh.
So I'll be coming and going for a while.
All right, we'll let you off. We'll let you off if you've lost your energy.
Yeah.
So we're live on YouTube and Facebook. Good morning if you're watching on YouTube and Facebook. I'm on my small laptop screen and I've lost Instagram. Where's Instagram? There's Instagram. Go live on Instagram. So good morning if you are joining on Instagram. We're in Spain and Elaine is with me, and Elaine is going to start off the session with a little bit of movement, get the rib cage moving, get the spine moving, and then we're going to take some time at the end of the session just to sit and do some very calm, relaxing breath work with the pool and the house in the background for you. Thanks, Elaine. Have a little go. I'll come behind you if I can get up. Jesus.
Don't go in the pool.
I'll come behind you and make sure I don't fall in the pool.
Morning everybody. So let's start with our feet a little bit wider than hips and nice soft knees, and we're just going to start off with some gentle knocking. So moving from the hips, let the arms flow freely, feeling that nice gentle rotation spiral through the ankles. Soften through the shoulders, so let the arms relax and gently tap around the back of the body. So keeping the knees nice and soft. And then let the arms relax from the elbows, so you start to gently tap the front of the body and then round at the back. Just see the back of the body.
And everybody's coming out for the breakfast.
They are, I know. Nobody was around when we started this, and now everybody's appearing. So keeping it nice and soft, just gently relaxing, calming the breath as we wake the bodies up this morning. So really feel that nice rotation through the spine, letting everything move freely. And then just start to slow the arms down, and we're going to move into water waves. So we're soft in the knees still. Arms are moving as slow as you can, so nice gentle curve and soft elbows. Imagine the hands are pushing through the water, so really feel nice soft fingertips. And again, just see if you can let yourself rotate round and look behind you and scoop from behind as well, so you're getting the real rotation. Still nice and soft in the knees. See if you can slow it right down. Just notice any sensation on your fingertips as you're moving your fingers through the air. Just a couple more. And then just stand for a moment with your palms facing forwards. Just notice any sensation that you might be feeling through the body as you've started to get the blood flowing this morning. Okay, and then let's go into some spinal breathing this time. So this is when we've got the slight tilt of the pelvis. So breathing in, let the pelvis tilt and open up the chest and the ribs, and then breathing out as you bring everything back in together. So really breathing in, feel the breadth across the sternum, lift the chin up towards the sky, and then as you breathe out, squeeze, bring the pelvis under as you bring your elbows towards the stomach. Breathing up, in, open the arms out, breathing out. Just remember to always do this in your own time, so use your own breath, your own pace. Soft through the knees. keeping those knees soft. Just feel that slight tilt of the pelvis as you open up, breadth across the chest, and then bring everything back in, really mobilizing the spine. Okay, we'll just do a couple more. Feeling the body getting going as we open up, lifting. Feel the breadth across the shoulders and the sternum. You bring everything back down. One more time, and then when you've finished, we'll come to standing. And then just come to standing. So letting the legs shake, give them a bit of a wriggle if you need to. Okay, let's go for dog wags the tail. So feet a little bit wider than hips, knees nice and soft. Now remember, you're going to try and keep your pelvis nice and level. So you're just going to shift the weight from side to side, pelvis staying level, and then just let your body relax. So you're stable, but you're relaxed. So you're getting that lateral movement of the spine. And then if you can, just feel the relaxation through the neck and let your head follow. So the work is all happening in the legs, but you're letting your body move freely from side to side. So just notice the rib cage moving. You're not leading with your shoulders, so all of the movement is initiated from your lower half of your body. Just notice if one side feels crunchier than the other. I've certainly got one side of my neck, I get a nice crunch. Trying to keep the pelvis nice and level, so it's the legs that are initiating the movement. Notice your rib cage, how it's relaxing into the movement as the spine warms up. And then start to slow it down and come to a standing position. Okay, going to pull down the heavens this time, so palms facing up, breathing in, looking up to the sky, and then breathe out as you bring the arms down. Imagine you're pushing down, so you want some resistance through the hands but not tension. So a nice breath in as you come up towards the sky, and then exhale as you push the hands back down. And once again, just go in your own time, so we're all going to have breathing at different times, so you want to slow, calm things down, and then exhale as you push down. So don't forget to look up, so really use the top of the spine and into the sternum, but breathing in on the way up. And a soft exhale. Imagine you're resisting, pushing, so you've got that connection through your fingers. Just do a couple more. Okay, and then when you finish this one, let's just feel the earth and the ground. So keeping the arms lengthened, elbows are soft, but just imagine you've got that bit of resistance. So connection through the hands, down to the earth and just hold it here for a moment. Calm breathing, soft and gentle. And then relax and give everything a shake. I don't know how much time you want for breathing.
Have a little shake and then
Yeah?
I'll do some breathing.
Okay.
Yeah.
So just have a little bit of a shake. So give the hands a shake. If you want to start bringing in some movement through the body, so just let the slight softness through the heels, don't pound them into the ground, but just get that shake and vibration going through the body. Let the arms go, let the shoulders go, just get the blood flow going this morning. If you want to make it a little bit more vigorous, you can. If you want to do a big sigh, you could do a nice breath in through the nose. And then sigh, let everything out. And again. One more time. And then just start to slow everything down. Start to bring the shake, slow it down. And then just stand for a minute. Just let your legs come in a little bit. Just notice the sensation through your body. You might feel some tingling through the fingertips. Circulation's just moving its way around the body to help us get throughout the day. And I'm going to pass you over to Gray for some breath work.
Thank you. Thanks, it's quite nice to be guided with that. I love it. Thanks ever so much.
Sure.
So I'm going to sit on the floor and just move the camera down a little bit. So just take your time just to find yourself in a comfortable seated position. And nice and stable, whether you've got your feet on the ground, if you're sitting on a chair, nice and stable through the surface that you're sitting, tall through the spine. And then just relaxing into the face. Nice point to start that sense of softness is just here, just in between the brows. So softening into the brow. Softening into your eye sockets. And we're going to do a little bit of conscious awareness, so just tuning in with the breath, just witnessing the breath in, seeing where it is within the body. And then we're going to finish off with some alternate nostril breathing, which is a nice way of waking us up and getting a little bit of energy going for the day. So softening into the eyes, softening and relaxing into the jaw. And if you feel like doing a little bit of just gentle self-massage in the jaw, that's fine. Or anywhere, softening into the jaw. And just if it's comfortable, resting the tip of the tongue very lightly on the roof of the mouth. And I find when you do that, when you rest the tip of the tongue very lightly on the roof of the mouth, it really brings awareness to this space, the space in your face. And then just feel that physical sensation of the air just as it flows in and out through the nose. And as I said, we're just witnessing, we're not trying to change the way we breathe in any particular way, just witnessing the breath. And it's always good if you start to feel a little bit of tension building up, it's always good just to come back to this idea of just brow, eyes, jaw, just bringing that softness and that relaxation into the face. The really simple Qigong focuses that idea of inner smile, just that very gentle lift and that sense of warmth and enjoyment from inside, inner smile. And just tuning in again to that physical sensation of the air just as it flows in and out through the nose. Don't worry if your mind drifts off. That's absolutely normal, and that's an opportunity. Use that as an opportunity when your mind has wandered off to what you've got to do today, or what happened this morning, or what you're going to have for breakfast, or what you had for breakfast. Just very gently, just softly bring your attention back to that physical sensation of the air flowing in and out through the nose. Notice the temperature, so slightly cooler, and all that space behind the nose as you breathe in, how it slows down maybe as you breathe in, but again without changing anything. Slightly cooler air as you're breathing in. And remember, when your mind drifts, very gently, slowly guide your attention back to the here and the now, that physical sensation of the air flowing in and out through the nose. Slightly cooler air as you're breathing in. How does it feel as you breathe out, as that breath leaves? And then just bringing awareness a little bit lower down. We're going to bring more softness here into the chest, into the heart center, if you understand that principle. If you practice that in yoga, bringing your sense of awareness to the heart center or to the heart, and just notice how that area responds to the breath. Breathing into the heart. And do feel free to move around a little bit if you're starting to feel a little bit of excess tension where you don't need that tension. We've literally just finished the Oxygen Advantage instructor training, and one of the coaches on the training said actually when they go into relaxation, they start to feel a little bit more tension. So just where you notice that, just soften when you feel that. And when your mind wanders now, whether that's a thought, feeling, or whether it's a sound that you hear, let's bring our awareness back to the heart center, breathing into the heart, that physical sensation, not trying to breathe in any particular way. In the center of the chest, in the heart, breathing into the heart. And then let's explore a little bit lower. So as long as we're on a nice, solid, stable, supported surface, whether that's chair, floor, just bring that sensation or that area of response, the focus, just almost like into the hips, just below the belly. So that sense of true deep breath without having to breathe big. Remember, we don't have to increase the volume to breathe deep. So feel tune into, witness the physical sensation deep, hips. Maybe core is a nice idea to feel that. Feel how that area responds to every single breath you take. And see if you can just maybe soften that area a little bit more. This is where often that idea of strong spine, I could feel it myself, I'm just going down a little bit here. That idea of strong spine, it's lengthening the spine, softening and relaxing the shoulders, bringing that sensation of relaxation to the face again, so that then you can feel, you can soften into, you can let go a little bit more deep in the center of the body. And again, I'm really emphasizing we're not trying to breathe in any particular way here. We're just allowing the breath to be. Breathing deep. Breathing into the hips, breathing into the center. And again, when your mind is thinking about work or whatever enjoyment you might have during the day as well, that is when you can very gently guide your attention back to this physical sensation deep in the body, deep in the center. And in a moment, I'm going to ask you to take or follow 3 more breaths. And then after you've followed those 3 breaths, I'm going to ask you to take consciously, if I can say that, consciously, a nice full breath. You can add a little bit of movement to it, and then we're just going to let go. So just following those very slow, light, effortless, deep breaths, just 3 more. And then in your own time, when you've followed and completed those 3 breaths, just take a nice full breath, like a morning sigh. So breathing in, again, if you want to add a little bit of the movement that Elaine guided, just sitting, you can do that opening up of the chest. Breathe in and then just let go. And when you've done that with the fuller breath, that release breath, opening your eyes if you had your eyes closed, giving yourself a little bit of a shake, a little bit of a twist if you need a little bit of a twist. Just let the body settle, see how you feel just for a few moments after that practice. And then just for the final few minutes, we're going to play around with alternate nostril breathing. I really like this because it's a little bit more energizing. It's still not forcing the breath. We're never forcing the breath. Creates a little bit more energy, give you that little bit more energy just to get you set up for the day. So I'm going to take my glasses off to demo this. It's easier to do so. So if you are right-handed and you're popping your right hand, the 2 middle fingers on that point we were softening into as we were thinking about there, that conscious awareness, it means that your thumb, I'm going to go that way, your thumb goes onto your right nostril. So that will block the right nostril. And that you don't have to move your head with this. I'm just doing this to show you. And then your little finger will block the left nostril. If you're left-handed, it's going to, that's right, isn't it? It's going to be the other way around. Yeah, I had to think about that. So let's start off with blocking, whichever way you're doing it. If that doesn't feel comfortable, you could literally just do that as well. Don't feel you have to. I just find that easy to rest on, because you can almost like use the arm as a pendulum, and then your arm doesn't get tired doing this. So whichever way you want to do it, we're going to start off blocking the right nostril. So just block that right nostril, and you're not forcing it, you're just gently blocking the right nostril. And then we'll take a breath in through the left nostril. So let's take a nice easy breath in. We're not forcing the breath in. A little bit of suspension at the top, and then we swap fingers. We block the left nostril and we breathe out through the right nostril. Little bit of pause at the bottom. Breathe in through the right nostril. Swap, breathe out through the left. Breathe in through the left. Breathe out through the right. Breathe in through the right. Breathe out through the left. Breathe in through the left. Breathe out through the right. Breathe in through the right. Breathe out through the left. Breathe in through the left. Breathe out through the right. Breathe in through the right. Breathe out through the left. Breathe in through the left. Breathe out through the right. Breathe in through the right. Breathe out through the left. Breathe in through the left. Breathe out through the right. Breathe in through the right. Breathe out through the left. Breathe in through the left. Breathe out through the right. Breathe in through the right. Breathe out through the left. We're going to follow 3 more breaths. Breathe in through the left. Breathe out through the right. Breathe in through the right. Breathe out through the left. Breathe in through the left. Breathe out through the right. 1 more. Breathe in through the right. Breathe out through the left. And then just letting your breath settle back to a comfortable pace. Just taking a moment, there's no rush. Keeping tall through the spine. Relaxing and softening into the brow. Softening and relaxing into the eye sockets. Softening and relaxing into the cheekbones and the jaw. And then we're going to take 1 really big breath. And let go. Now a little bit of a shake. Let the breath settle. And we will finish there. As always, really appreciate it. Appreciate you joining. So thanks for joining the session. Thanks for Elaine for opening the session. We will be back on where are we on Wednesday? I think we're back on Wednesday. We'll be back on Wednesday. Hopefully we'll get an internet connection. So Wednesday, a little bit more movement and breath. So looking forward very much to seeing you on Wednesday. Thanks for joining. Have a great rest of the day.
Bye.
Take care. Bye.
Bye.
Bye all.